Hi everyone, today we are going to prepare two kinds of fish and a salad. First dish will be, or the second dish will be with sardines, which are my favorite fish. Very rich, very cheap, very Mediterranean, with some tomato sauce and some little spices and olive oil in the oven. We'll be serving all the dishes with my own style salad. It's a mixture and a blend between fruit and the vegetables. First dish will be, it's a gray bream with a vegetable stew in the oven as well. So first we'll get our fish clean. This is the gray bream. You can get any fish you like. Sardines has to be very fresh and clean. When the fish doesn't smell like sea, that means it's fresh. So we are going to use any kind of vegetables you have: potatoes, onion, tomatoes, some peppers, some chili, and garlic are musts. But any other thing can do. You can add carrots, you can add aubergine, you can add any vegetables you would like to. So here I'm going to cut all the vegetables eventually in half sliced, as you can see. You can smash the onion or grate it. Here we start with the fish by making an incision. So like it will be a transaction between the vegetables and the fish of all the juices. I will add some salt and black pepper, and I will stuff my fish inside with some leaves of coriander and parsley. You can use any other leaves. You can use lemongrass, you can use like oregano, and I will put like a little of lemon and a little of the smashed garlic. It just gives me like a nice taste. So what I'm doing, I'm just putting a little juice of the lemon, and the little of it, I'm not putting whatever it's there with the skin, I'm putting it inside of the fish. So this is what I'm doing. It's very easy and super delicious. Doing the same thing for the other side of the fish. So now we are going to add spices for our vegetables. I'm putting some paprika. You can put smoked paprika or normal paprika. I don't like a smoked paprika. So here I have a little of cumin, and then I will put little of ginger powder. You can put also fresh if you have. And here I'm putting some little of turmeric or curcuma. So I think those are my spices, and of course some salt and black pepper. I'm not putting a lot of black pepper because I put chili. This stew is just delicious. You can, like, after the fish is cooked, you can remove the fish and like set it aside, and you can leave some sauce in this, and it's like you can like serve it as a stew. Little bit of olive oil, and for the fish you can just get the meat of the fish and serve it with the stew. So mix everything together and we'll put our fish on the top. You can put any kind of fish you prefer, or any kind of fish it's there. I'm putting a little of olive oil on top of the fish. And here I'm putting some water, and don't forget, because I want it to stew, don't forget that we get the sauce from the tomatoes and the onions. So here I'm getting my baking sheet. I just wash it with water and I fully cover my tray, as you can see. And then I will cover it on top with some aluminum foil, because I don't like the aluminum foil to touch my food at all. And we put it in the oven. So here is my oven. It's very hot. I'm putting it like on 200 degrees at the beginning for 5 minutes, and later on at 170. As you can see, the heat, it's like top bottom heat. Our fish is for cooking. Now we are going to start with my sardines. So I just blended some fresh tomatoes. When you blend the fresh tomatoes, you just cut it and put it in the blender or this a robot, and it's coming like this. Here I have some parsley and coriander that I'm cutting together. I'm putting all the ingredients in my tomato sauce. I'm adding my the smashed or the grated garlic, a little bit of lemon juice, and then I'm cutting my chili just roughly because it will melt later on. So here, this is a very easy, and this is my Indian chilies that I got with me from Oman. And now I will start. I'll start putting all the spices. It's some sea salt, and some black peppers, and I'll put also same spices, some turmeric or curcuma, some paprika, and the cumins. Not a lot of cumins, just to give a kick, because if you put a lot of cumin, it will overlap the taste of the fish. So here I have a little of ginger and little of olive oil. I will mix everything together. I just put my fish on it. You will see now I put my fish inside of this, and I put everything in a pan, and I put it in the oven. That's like super easy. In the same oven, keep it like open. You don't cover it because I want the sauce to be thick. This is different. Now I'm going to put my sardines. The sardines will not take much. It's like about like 15-20 minutes. The other fish will take like about 40 minutes maximum. And now we'll move to our salad. My salad, it's like avocados, onions, peppers, tomatoes, and some figs. And then I have the greens. I'm using some mint, some coriander, some parsley, and some celery, some very fresh leaves celery, because this is the season to get the fresh leaves celery. So I will chop everything by hand. I don't believe in the robot because it's coming very fine and it's coming like a juicy and this, but I don't need it with that texture. So you'll just see I'm going to cut it very, very like. Now I will chop also the onions very fine. Uh, I'm not having it here, but you can add cucumbers as well if you like. Chopping also my onions very fine. Chopping my avocados. As for my fix, I'm making it like quarters and leave it aside. I will not mix it now because I don't want it to take the smell of the onions. So I will keep it aside and will add it at the time we are mixing the salad. Now this is my salad after all the cutting. So I'm going to mix it and you see it's very healthy. It's very easy, very nice taste and very nice crunchiness from all the cast. It's I just got the inspiration from the tabbouleh, but I didn't add any burghul or any crushed wheat. You can add if you like to it. That's fine. I usually, when I make my salad, I make it for lunch and dinner. I prepare. So what I do after I mix everything, I just mix the portion that I like with the sauce, and the other portion for the dinner, I don't mix it with the sauce because the sauce will just make it soggy. So when you keep it like this, keep it in the fridge and you prepare your sauce in a bottle, shake it up, and then mix your salad anytime you like. So this is my portion for dinner. I just like put it in my Tupperware, which is always I use my glass Tupperware, never use plastic. So we'll start my sauce. It's very simple vinaigrette sauce, which is the salt, black pepper, olive oil, and vinegar. You can use any kind of vinegar you would love to. So here are my black peppers. Here I have some vinegar, apple cider vinegar. For maybe the next video or one of the videos coming, I will show you how to prepare a vinaigrette sauce with the portions and with the exact ingredients, and how to keep it for a week in your fridge. Or maybe we're just going to prepare different sauces and you can choose every time which sauce you would like. Here are my figs, and then I mix everything, and my salad, it's ready to. And now our sardines are well cooked. I have toasted some bread, and the sauce, it's like to the point. It's dry, it's not watery, and the sardines are well cooked. So here my bread are toasted and my sardines are cooked, ready to rock and roll. And this is my version of bouillabaisse, kind of. Hope you try it as well, and you let me know. Bon appétit.